Hello and welcome to the monthly U.S. Equity Focus, your one-stop source for the latest in U.S. market trends, U.S. key economic insights, and top financial news. I'm your host, Daniel, bringing you the highlights and the happenings from the U.S. equity markets. Let's dive into the numbers and stories that moved the U.S. market last month. In May, the U.S. equity markets experienced a significant recovery after a tough April. The S&P 500 index rose 5% during the month, with the technology sector leading the way with double-digit returns. Utilities and communication services also performed well, while energy stocks were the only negative detractors. Small-cap stocks outperformed large caps, and growth stocks outperformed value stocks. The market's recovery was driven by a series of positive economic indicators, including better-than-expected inflation data and resilient corporate earnings. The labor market data showed a slight rise in unemployment and a decline in payroll numbers, which suggested that the Federal Reserve's tight interest rate policies were having an impact and potentially leading to cooling wage inflation. The 10-year Treasury yield declined modestly, facilitating a recovery in the bond market. Let's talk about some interesting single stock stories. NVIDIA contributed significantly to the S&P 500's returns, accounting for 44% of the index's gain. Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft also delivered strong earnings, justifying their high valuations. As we move into June, investors will be closely watching the ongoing earnings season for further clues on the health of the economy and corporate performance. The recent recovery in the stock market has been driven by strong earnings and a more positive economic outlook, but there are still concerns about the impact of high interest rates and inflation on the broader market. Investors will be looking for companies to continue delivering strong earnings and for signs that the economy is stabilizing. The labor market data will also remain important as it provides insight into the Fed's future rate hike decisions. Additionally, the bond market will be closely monitored for any changes in yields, which could impact the overall market sentiment. In terms of sectors, investors will be paying attention to the technology and communication services sectors, which have been driving the market's recovery. The energy sector will also be watched closely, as it is sensitive to changes in interest rates and inflation. Real estate and basic materials are also expected to be undervalued sectors that could attract investors seeking value. Overall, June will be an important month for investors as they assess the market's momentum and make decisions to prepare their portfolio for H2. That's a wrap for this month's U.S. Market Focus. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest market news and analysis. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead. I'm Daniel, and I'll see you next month.